So I'm just someone who, I have a lot of skills, and I have things that I want to help you learn, and I want to find out in the way that's kind of for you what your goals are, how you would like to meet them. The idea is that anything that needs to be said can be said in here to make a safe place for you, and to that your goals, that like therapeutic goals are your goals. They're not my goals. I will have goals for you because I want you to have a life worth living. But that if you, how it takes you to get there, or your road of getting there is your journey. So the idea is, how do we help people make changes in their life without shame and guilt? Because shame and guilt becomes such a roadblock.
Personality. I am very forthright.
And I think I'm very direct, but humanistic, so very compassionate, and so I think it's just being present and real. So it's not sugarcoating, but it's not beating again, I'm not going to become the stick. So I can understand why that happened, or your thinking is this way, and have you ever thought of thinking a little, how about if we approach it this way? Is that as a therapist, I am the change agent. I am the tool. It's my mind, it's my ability to put things together, it's my ability to hear people's story, it's my ability to, so like even for me as a white woman and people of color, to be able to understand there's some real effects that are happening in the community that don't involve me. It's not about me, but I need to be present to their reality that a lot of people don't address. I think for me it's people discovering themselves. I think it's people discovering that they are not the story that they tell themselves. Right? The stories they've heard growing up. You're not enough, you're not good enough. How dare you? Why did you? Be more. And that when people find that self-confidence and they kind of, gain some skills and navigate, or even just choosing to live, it's so rewarding. It's so amazing because it's kind of like watching the birth of somebody. But the kind of like the birth of their true selves. So whether they're coming out, they're discovering their gender identity, as if you have, our cultural bounding of, racism that happens in our community, that how do you move past, past is not the right word, but how do you kind of like acknowledge what's real, and that, helping people see how far they've come in things, and that's quite an accomplishment in the face of the oppression that's happening. It's really exciting.